All of Apple's 270 U.S. stores are now open for the first time since March of last year. Our tech editor, Dan Howley, is here with the details. So, Dan, what do we need to know before we make our way over to an Apple store?
Yeah, that's right, Alexis. 270 stores in the US are now open, but they're not all fully open. Some of them are still allowing walk ins. You're not necessarily going to be able to do the exact same kind of shopping you did prior to the pandemic, but this is a good sign because it essentially shows that we are on the rebound from the pandemic. Now, Apple has kind of been a bellwether as far as their stores go in terms of the spread of the infection. They've managed to be ahead of some governments as far as lockdowns go. You would see some stores shut down, and then shortly after that, you would see some governments institute local lockdowns. So the fact that they're reopening all of their stores in the U.S. is a good sign. The last stores were in Texas. The important thing to point out for Apple, though, at least, is the stores being closed didn't impact their bottom line. Their last quarter was their first billion-dollar revenue quarter. They've done incredibly well with the iPhone 12, as well as some of their accessories, including the AirPods and the Apple Watch. And they've done very well with their Mac line as more people have gone into the work from home environment. So this isn't something that has hindered Apple, but it will certainly make it easier for customers to get into stores and be able to either pick up their goods or get a little test of them before they actually make the purchase.
I mean, you have to wonder, though, having listened to what you just said, would Apple close permanently some of those 270 stores? Because, like you said, it really didn't impact the bottom line very much, did it?
Yeah, I know that seems to be a bigger question for them now. If they're able to sell these goods at the rapid clip that they were able to during the pandemic, why even have the stores themselves? And I think a lot of it has to do with the customer service aspect of things, where if you wanted to go in, get your iPhone looked at, your MacBook looked at, your Mac looked at, you're able to do that easier in an open store. And I think it also gives customers a better idea of the devices they're actually buying when they can get in and get their hands on it right then and there, see if it's big enough for them, if it's small enough, if it's the exact right kind of device that they want. So I think they're still obviously going to continue to keep the stores open. Who knows? They might have been able to sell even better, even larger amount of iPhones and different goods if the stores have been open. So it obviously behooves them to reopen them all, but we'll see if that helps them in the next quarter.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if some of them turn into like Genius only bars. I could see that happening. All right, Dan Howley, thanks a lot.